Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for Monday, September 24th, 2012. Alright, let's kick it off with some Zach Attack news. DJ Zach Attack news, starting with my gigs over the weekend. Starting off with Friday afternoon being my gig at Alma Middle School. There's a little city by Emily City for their rock assembly, part of my back to school tour. It's a great assembly. I've done it for 3 years and I'm very surprised by it because I just thought when I did it the first time I was like, oh, I'm just going to play music when they come in and when they leave. Well, they had a little segment with them dancing to my music. That's why I come in. That's what happened this time with a lot of people dancing to some songs that were probably sung aloud at the Iheart Music Festival, which I'll get to in a few moments. But it was a great assembly and kind of ready to do the dance on October 12th. That the assembly was a sneak preview for that. Then I ended my summer tour. Happy first official first full week of fall. So everybody, it's here, ain't it? But I ended my summer tour, my summer jubilee tour, with a triple threat finale. It was supposed to be a fatal four-way, but the fourth gig got canceled because of predicted rain that never happened. So we had my first gig of the finale, which was second show of Friday, part of the Summer Jubilee finale, which was a special needs dance at the Washington Senior Center. The last couple have not been great, but this one, which was Crazy Hat Day, a theme suggested by myself, who did wear a hat on that occasion. Best one in months. We had a great turnout, great crowd, and a lot of dancing at that special needs. Can't wait to do another one in October. And get ready to kick off the finale, which continued on. Speaking of dancing, a lot of people dancing surprisingly at a biker party, which was an official party for this biker club called Hell's Our Home. And all these people from different areas coming to this one clubhouse for this event. And it was a surprisingly good event as the second show of the Summer Jubilee finale. That was Saturday night. Great show. A lot of old time rock and roll dancing to that. AC/DC, Priest, all that stuff. Great, surprising party. Surprise of the weekend. And then I ended the tour yesterday, Sunday, at Westview Orchards. Last weekend was great. And I was supposed to DJ Saturday, but I thought it was going to rain. If we never played. It didn't even rain. But still, we did a show on Sunday yesterday. It was awesome. Last show of the tour. 35th show of the tour. We actually had a good little impromptu dance party the last half hour. I was on this stage. A couple of girls danced on stage for the last half hour of the show. So it was great way to end the tour. 35 shows in the tour being my biggest tour of all time. Last year's summer tour was 33 shows. So happy to beat that. And continue my back to school tour this week. And also kicking up my new tour. Love it or hate it. It's called YOLO. So I'm kicking it off this Friday. So there you go. Then with the Zach Attack news out of the way, on with news of entertainment, starting with your number one movie of the weekend. Surprisingly, beating out movies like Trouble with the Curve and House at the End of the Street. The movie entitled End of Watch with Jake Gyllenhaal beat out all their movies to be your number one movie of the week, and another slow box office week being in September and all. So there you go, congrats to End of Watch, even though it was another slow week. Especially with the Golden Globes, the primetime Emmys taking place last night. We'll have to deal with some noticeable moments in there, especially winners including Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who won for Best Lead Actress in a Comedy for Veep, beating out Amy Poehler, who kind of jokingly wrote on Julie's speech, have a little speech swap with Amy attaching why didn't she win, shame, blah, blah, blah. But the big news of the comedy, besides John Cryer beating out Jim Parsons, I'll get to him and a lot of people, the Emmys, unintentionally jinxed last night. The talk of the comedy was, of course, my favorite comedy, Modern Family, getting the hat trick, Turkey, 3P, whatever you want to call it, winning the third consecutive Emmy for Best Comedy Series. And bullshit, they got cut by the show. Yet they gave Homeland, who won all the major drama categories. Best Lead Actor in a Drama for Damian Lewis. Best Actress in a Drama for Claire Danes. And of course, winning Best Drama Series. They gave Homeland all the time in the award. Yet they gave Modern Family only like a few seconds. Now I know what Green Day felt, which I'll get to them in a moment. But Modern Family did not just win Best Comedy for the third year in a row. Eric Stoltz won Best Supporting Actor for the second out of the last 3 years. And Julie Bowen repeated as Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy for Modern Family as well. Other wins, including Game Change, the movie from HBO, dominating most of the miniseries and movie categories, winning Best Writing, Directing, Actress in a Miniseries or TV Movie for Julianne Moore, and of course Best Miniseries or Movie, beating out Hatfields and McCoys. Although Kevin Costner did get a lead actor win. And also Amazing Race won again for Best Reality Show Competition. Tom Bush got the Best Host from a Reality Show nomination, get the victory. And also big winner Louis C.K., who won Best Writing for Variety Show Special and Writing for Comedy Series for his own show, Louis. So, there you go. Now I want to say something before I move on here. I talked in the beginning of the video about Emily's unintentionally jinxing people. Like throughout the evening, you saw Emmy's doing commercial pranks saying, coming up, Jim Parsons will be trying to be the first guy since Michael J. Fox to win this many times. Well, he lost. And he jinxed Hatfields and McCoys too. They're like, Hatfields and McCoys, most nominated. Will they win Best Miniseries or Movies? Jinxed them too. Amy Poehler's never won before. Will she win tonight? Jinxed her. The guy from Mad Men, who's the Susan Lucci, besides Amy Poehler in the Emmys, John Hamm, will they finally win? They jinxed him too. You know what I mean? They show all these people in clips throughout the show and they jinxed them. They all lost. So that's what I was trying to say about that. So there you go. Primetime Emmys last night. Jimmy Kimmel did a decent job. There was a couple of things I hated. The passing out skit with Tracy Morgan. I got 2 words for you, Jimmy Kimmel. Jerry Lawler. He really passed out on a show. Live, and it wasn't even on camera. He had a fake pass out with Tracy Morgan. Kind of felt insulted by that segment. But besides that, very funny job. At least you're not Ricky Gervais, who was on the show last night, presenting. So there you go. Happy Body Family 1. Let's move on. Decent Emmys last night. Let's move on with some news about another big music event. Big entertainment event going on this weekend. The Iheart Music Festival. 2-day festival was highlighted by many performances from various artists. No Doubt, Taylor Swift, Pink, who appeared during No Doubt's set. Prince making a surprise appearance with Mary J. Blige. Bon Jovi. Rihanna, which I'll get to, and a long-awaited new single in a moment. But what was talked about performances of the Iheart Music Festival for all the wrong reasons was on Friday night, Green Day. Now, it seemed that Green Day had to cut their set because of Usher. So they were going through the set, near the end of the set, and Billie Joe Armstrong was on a rampage, swearing his ass off, frustrated, breaking his guitar in the process, apparently angry that he was being cut by this festival. Well, first we heard later on that it was staged, that the anger tantrum by Billie Joe Armstrong was staged, but then we found out it's a reason why he's going to rehab. Late Sunday was reported that Billie Joe Armstrong had checked in to a rehabilitation program for substance abuse. Various insiders of Green Day are saying that this rehab attempt by Billie Joe is not damage control over what happened at the Iheart Music Festival. Apparently, rehab was a long time coming for Billie Joe. He's been kind of abusive with it lately. And unfortunately, it's coming at a bad time. The new album, Uno, comes out tomorrow. Then it canceled a bunch of promotional appearances, including Ellen DeGeneres, and a promotional show today on Ked Rock Radio. So there you go. Green Day apparently staged their anger tantrum, but indeed a sign for Billie Joe Armstrong to check in the rehab. A lot of people have been debating about it, so there you go. But best wishes to you, Billie Joe. Good luck in rehab. get well soon, buddy. Get on stage and try not to act all angry again, scripted or not. So, although they did Justin Bieber pretty good. There you go. Not Justin Bieber, motherfuckers. So, there you go. Funny and sad at the same time for Green Day. Now, I mentioned who else performed on Iheart Music Festival. Rihanna. Now, I mentioned on the Atakline many times last week about apparently releasing a new single. It's supposed to be out 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be out last Monday. Then it was supposed to be delayed till the end of last week. And we got to the end of last week, no new single. And now Rihanna's finally revealed, once again, an opportune time after a performance on the Iheart Music Festival. She's apparently releasing her new single, Diamonds, hence the name of the world tour, this Wednesday. So I can't wait to hear some new Rihanna on Wednesday, finally. New Rihanna. And she didn't say a release date for the album, but she did say that the album, which is still untitled, will be released by the end of 2012. So we'll find out soon of the name of the album, but the Rihanna new single, Wednesday. Speaking of new singles, I'll get to One Direction in a moment. But first, let's get to Ked Rock. Of course, Michigan's own Ked Rock announcing plans for his new album today. The follow-up to 2010's Born Free will be entitled Rebel Soul. It will be coming out in November. It will be coming out November the 19th. And Ked Rock's producing the album this time by himself, not with Rick Rubin like he did on Born Free. And Ked Rock did not release a release date for the new single yet, but the new single will be coming soon, which will be entitled Let's Ride. So I can't wait to hear some new Ked Rock as well. So there you go. Now speaking of new song, new video coming out last week from One Direction. Now, they're set to release the new single, Live While We're Young, for the upcoming album, Take Me Home, next Monday, 1 week from today, October 1st. But last Thursday, the video for Live While We're Young leaked online, which made them release the song and have the fans listen to it early, the video-wise. The song's still not on iTunes yet, but the video came out last week. I heard it. Decent song, decent pop song from them. Can't wait to play it by Ginks. To all these screaming girls who love 1D. So there you go. One Direction releases a new song, new video for Live While We're Young after it got leaked. So there you go. Speaking of bands that people go crazy for when I play them, there's some news on LMFAO. Now, apparently, Wetfu made some comments about signaling a breakup for LMFAO to a couple press people, saying that he and Sky Blue needs to step away from a while from each other. They've been doing this for a long time and need to step away. Those words by Wetfu kind of signaled a breakup. But it was reassured by both guys, Wetfu and Sky Blue, that it's not a breakup, it's a hiatus. They both want to do different projects. So Wetfu and Sky Blue will be taking a hiatus from LMFAO, but they already got other projects in the works, so can't wait to hear what they got cooked up separately. Well, they're all family and all, they can't really break up, because Wetfu is Sky Blue's uncle. Of course, both relatives of Barry Gordy, the famous founder of Motown Records. So they can't really break up with each other. All they're doing is taking a hiatus. Every time they say something about hiatus, every fan likes to say, oh, it's going to be a breakup. Tell that the fans of Blink, when they did first announce a hiatus, and Fall Out Boy, who's still on hiatus. So there you go, LMFAO taking a break for a while from each other. And I hope to see them back soon to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. So there you go with that. Now, on with some sports news, starting with UFC news. Results from UFC 152 after, of course, the abrupt cancellation of UFC 151. Headline by the main event for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship as John Bones Jones safely defended his Light Heavyweight Championship over Victor Belfort in a fourth-round submission. And our co-main event was for the Flyweight Championship as Demetrius Johnson, in a split decision, beat Joseph Benavidez to become the first UFC Flyweight Champion. Well, I thought Stan was going to win this, but it was Michael Bisping defeating Brian Stan by unanimous decision. Matt Hamill defeated Roger Hollett in a decision, unanimous as well. And Cobb Swanson got a knockout punch of Charles Oliveira. Knocked him out in the first round. That won him knockout tonight. Submission tonight went to John Bones Jones. Well, had to for submitting Vitor. And TJ Greer and Evan Dunham from the prelims got the fight of the night honors. So there you go. That's UFC. Now it's time for WWE and our Raw preview for tonight. Top 4 questions that must be answered tonight. Starting with question number 4. Who will replace Jerry Lawler again tonight? And what will happen during his interview? Now, Jerry Lawler will be via satellite giving an interview to apparently Michael Cole tonight. But there's no word on who's replacing Jerry tonight. I don't think Jay Hall's doing it or JBL. So we'll see who replaces Jerry tonight. But can't wait to see Jerry on his interview after his heart attack. Can't wait to see him on this show. I mentioned about Tracy Morgan, the whole skit with Jimmy Kimmel, the Emmys, the whole pass out thing, kind of felt insulted. Maybe they'll comment about that. I hope Jerry does, because I felt insulted by that. We'll see what Jerry thinks about that. Thinks about everything else as he, of course, recovers from his heart attack. When he really passed out, not just fainted, Jimmy and Tracy. By the way, before I get to Raw review, I'm sorry to tread off here, but I forgot to mention one last thing about the Emmys. When Jon Stewart won for his show, The Daily Show, which is me and my dad's favorite news show, the only news show I actually watch. He got attacked by Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert in a third thing, so that was kind of funny. Now, on with my Raw preview. Like I said, question 4 will happen with Jerry in his interview and we'll replace him for tonight. Question 3, what will go down with the continuing odd couple relationship between Kane and Daniel Bryan. Now, despite their problems, they retained the tag team championships on Monday. Another silly ending. Of course, they had the problems on SmackDown with Kane and Daniel Bryan each costing each other matches. Of course, they're both saying still that I, being one of them, is the tag team champion. So we'll see what happens with Kane and Daniel Bryan in this odd couple relationship tonight. Question number 2. Will anything be announced for Hell in a Cell? Now, with the WWE Championship title picture and the Jeopardy situation, we don't know who's going to be taking on Punk yet, which I'll address in a few minutes. We'll see what happens at Hell in a Cell. Anything gets announced tonight. Like I said, I'm guessing the WWE Championship and World title will be in Hell in a Cell matches. So we'll see who Sheamus faces at Hell in a Cell. See if anything gets announced tonight for that. Like I said, mentioning Punk, number 1. We'll go down and see CM Punk tonight. And who will be facing CM Punk? Now, if John Cena, who I was assuming was going to get another title shot after the screwy ending at Night of Champions, got shoulder surgery last week. He'll be out for 6 weeks, therefore making him unable to wrestle at Hell in a Cell. We don't know who's going to face Punk yet, so we'll see if anyone tries to challenge Punk tonight. Since Cena's out for a while, and I thought Cena was going to get the shot. It would have been an awesome match. Cena and Punk Hell in a Cell, even though it would be TVPG, but still be a fun one. Anyway, and also we're going to see what happened with Punk and this whole referee thing. Maybe that's a part of a storyline. We saw the referee thing last week at Night of Champions. We saw it last week when Cena FU'd Punk on Raw during a tag match. Punk's foot was on the rope. Ref didn't see it. I mean, it's all part of a storyline involving Punk getting screwed by the referees. So there you go. See what happens tonight on Raw at 8/7 Central on USA Network. There's it for the Atakline for today. See you for my Raw review tonight. Then bye. You've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you all very much for watching. See you later. Yeah.